Hello, my name is Humberto Vargas, and today I'm going to present the shoot of soccer. The first step is to put the ball here, go back, and put the in the and put the goal.
And how do you hit the ball? With what part of your foot?
The with this part in Spanish is empeñe.
With the okay. And what's important about hitting the ball perfectly?
To make a good goal with the
But how do you achieve that?
I don't know. I am principiante.
And what do you like about soccer?
I like that it's so emotional and the and my teams are the I'm very good.
And what position do you play in soccer?
In the school I play in defense, the retas, the delantero.
Okay, and what is your what's the difference between why some players hit some pretty bad free kicks and why some players like Messi hit whenever they hit the ball it goes amazingly? What makes that difference?
Because Messi makes force to a good player and he put attention in in her classes. He and he apprend.
Okay, and for
Okay.
hey JC, today I'm gonna teach you how to grab a golf club. First of all, you need a glove if you want to, if you want to prevent the blisters. And then what's important is to grab your thumb finger and put it around the middle of the club. It's very important to leave one space here, so make sure you don't grab it like this. The left hand is like this, where you literally put your hand at the bottom of the shaft. Now what's important here is the next step. Now we want to wrap the other hand like this. You can actually interlock your fingers if you feel more comfortable, or like everyone else like this, or also put your pinky finger in front of over your hand like this. That's how I personally grab it, and that's a grip. Now what's important about golf is hitting the ball, and also you want to make sure you make a swing and then you go back and forth all the way to put the ball into the other side. To put the ball further away. So how we swing the golf club. First of all, we need to have a great posture like the one I have here. You want to make sure you're a little bit flexed. Both your legs are way to put the ball into the other side. To put the ball further away. So how we swing the golf club. First of all, we need to have a great posture like the one I have here. You want to make sure you're a little bit flexed. Both your legs are in a way that you feel comfortable. And this is a very important tip that I have. I literally put my hand like this towards my belt, like this, towards the belt, on the buckle here like this, to make sure I have a great distance, to make sure I'm not like this or like this, to make sure I really have a great posture whenever I'm hitting the ball. Now another important part, the blade. You have to place the blade on, aiming towards your direction. If I want to go there, I'm going to put my blade right here. But if I want to go straight forward, I want to make sure my blade is like this. Now the last step is very important. If you want to have it perfect to start off and you want to learn how to swing the ball, you want to make sure you grab a 7 of iron, a 8 of iron. Those are the perfect clubs to start practicing. So I grab it like this and I want to make sure this part of my arm is straight, and also want to make sure I have a flex here on, aiming towards your direction. If I want to go there, I'm going to put my blade right here, but if I want to go straight forward, I want to make sure my blade is like this. Now the last step is very important. If you want to have it perfect to start off and you want to learn how to swing the ball, you want to make sure you grab a 7 of iron, a 8 of iron. Those are the perfect clubs to start practicing. So I grab it like this and I want to make sure this part of my arm is straight, and also want to make sure I have a flex here, and that's the important part. Now we want to make sure you stay like this, so make sure your shoulder touches your chin like this, and then after what you do, what I personally like to do is to go back and then hit the ball open like this. So we want to make sure we practice. If you want to hit the ball, you're going to start off and you're obviously not going to hit the ball because you have no practice whatsoever. But if you want to hit it one day, just start by hitting the ground, just kind of like brushing the grass like this. And then you also want to make sure you do it very slow. You don't want to start out with a very,
I will present the rules of soccer. Well, soccer has many rules, but it's a sport easy to understand. It's not like football or hockey or whatever other sport. Well, soccer, it's easy. You can't use the hands, only the legs, foot, chest, shoulders, head, every part of your body, less your hands. There are the corners when one member of the team kicks the ball and it goes to the area but out. The other team can have a corner. Then there are the outs, fuera de lugar, is when one player is behind the another player of the other team and he can take the ball. There are 4 referees outside of the field, 2 in each side. I mean, imagine this field, you have one here, the other one here, one here, another one here, so there are 2 and 2. And they are the ones who take care about that and the faults. What else? You can I mean, it's not like hockey, because in hockey I have seen that the players can literally fight and no one says nothing. And well, here now they're all the opposite, so they only touch and they get to the ground. So well, that's my part. I hope you like it, and see ya.
I'm going to talk about soccer, that first of all is a sport of men. But my favorite teams are Atlas FC and Paris Saint-Germain. Since right now this trend that the Atlas team is in the final and is going to be crowned champion. And also that Paris Saint-Germain will be champion of the Champions League. But especially I want to touch on the issue that it might fashionable about who deserved to win the Golden Ball, if Messi or Lewandowski had to win since Messi, since he left the boat, has had good times with Paris, like yesterday, who doubled in the match, and simply for being the best player in the world, in my opinion. But Lewandowski has had a very good year. He has stood out for being scorer of the year. And I think that, to be fair, the two deserve the golden ball. So the first thing is that they also gave to Robert Lewandowski a ball. And also want to talk about the fans who are on fire for the referee's decision, since the VAR exists, and it is not a cause for the Atlas to want to steal the game. There are only fans who do not accept that my team eliminated them, that this year Atlas has been a better team than everyone else, and that for some reason it is in the final after many years, and that this is probably the year in which Atlas is champion after 70 years without winning. Something that is also very embarrassing in the once again Barcelona was eliminated from the Champions League by Bayern Munich, as they score them every year, and it is a responsibility of Xavi, since it is now his responsibility, but he will say that today a new stage began for Barcelona, and fans have to trust Xavi's words, and that is really a new stage from the team, because otherwise Xavi will become another fire coach.